Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joy. Thanks for tuning in. Truly Young, Dr. Dre, and Nicole Young's 19-year-old daughter is clapping back at rapper, entrepreneur 50 Cent after he commented on a photo of her, Dre, and Nicole. 50 Cent shared a screenshot of a Daily Mail headline that read, quote, Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Nicole Young, wants $2 million in monthly support, end quote. In the post caption, he added, quote, these bitches be crazy. How do you even ask for $2 million a month? End quote. Now, okay, I'm laughing because 50 Cent's always saying some wild shit, of course. After finding out about 50's comments, Truly Young hopped in the comments of the post to directly address 50, who we all know is infamous. A lot of these bloggers like to say famous. No, he's infamous. We know it's different. Notorious for being petty online. And I don't know any men online who are as petty. Any men in real life who are as petty as 50 Cent. Gay, straight, sideways. None. She said, quote, haha, coming from an ugly, washed up early 2000s rapper who filed for bankruptcy and is only envious of my family's wealth and lifestyle, end quote. Have fun spending the rest of your savings on steroids. Period. Fuck you. End quote. Equally as funny. And I think Truly's, I said she was 19. She's the one that just got into USC a couple years ago. Truly also shut down Exhibit. He had to comment under 50's initial post too. Comment, what the fuck, with a bunch of question marks. She goes, quote, wow, Alvin. Exhibit's real name. After everything my parents have done for you and your family, this is how you respond to a picture of my parents and I. I like the good punctuation here. And a quote calling my mom a bitch. Fuck you too. End quote. All I can say is there is a lot of men, 50 Cent and Exhibit, in what folks like to call women's business. I expect this from 50. But Exhibit, no, you know, I kind of get that vibe from him too. You know how he used to always be giggling, kikiing on, what was this, his Pimp My Ride show? He was always giggling like a little girl with the rest of the guys in the shop. So this is actually right on brand for him too. But every time I bring up 50 Cent, the thing that I can never, outside of all this is good, I can never forgive that man for disowning his own son, his own innocent child who did nothing. At least Truly doesn't seem to despise her father like 50's poor kid does. It's so ridiculous. So at least she's standing up for her dad the same way Reginae does for Wayne, but we'll get to him later. Truly posted again on her story shortly after addressing 50 Cent, where he called her mom a bitch. She had this longer caption on her story. It says, quote, the blatant misogyny, and she's about to get philosophical on us. We can tell she's in college here. The blatant misogyny and disrespect by ignorant men that is being shown is absolutely fucking disgusting and vile. Calling my mother my dad's wife, which is true, and her mother, yes, her mother, a bitch is unforgivable. You have no respect for me or my siblings, and this is extremely evident, 50. 50, your marketing schemes are as low life and disgusting as you are. He's always tagging his brands and stuff. Rick Ross did that too. It's just very tacky. Don't tag your brands and post about Breonna Taylor or standing up for black women. It's what you would call a faux pas. It's very, don't do it. She goes on to say, using a photo of my parents and I solely to gain attention for yourself exemplifies a lot of the things wrong with the world right now. You disgust me, and I can speak for women of my generation as well. You are furthering the problems. Everyone already knows that you're a dick, but you just proved it yourself. Yes, everybody already knows this. I said it before. Everybody knows this. But I'm like, the only people that seem to be standing up for, we're like the generation of women who are like 50 Cent's peers. Because the only folks I actually see standing up to 50 Cent, the only celebrities I see standing up are like young women, 18, 19, like Reginae and Truly here. So I'm just like trying to figure out like where, I've said it before, like Naturi just, maybe she wants to keep her job on Power, and we know 50 Cent does that, so she lets 50 Cent call her big head and say she looks like a creature from the Black Lagoon and all that stuff, and she just laughs it off. And I'm just like, it's not, it's really just, it's like, okay, it was funny like maybe 10 years ago, but it's not now. And then, so he said that stuff about, 50 said that stuff about Naturi. He leaked Rick Ross's baby mama's sex tapes, or they weren't even sex tapes, they were private videos that they made, and he leaked them. She ended up winning $5 million in a court case. He posted pics of Tierra Marie and got slapped with a revenge porn lawsuit. So this is just not new behavior. He has been doing this stuff for a long time. When Blue Ivy was a baby, he posted a photo of like a baby body with Jay-Z head and said it was her. And we all know how folks have clowned Blue Ivy since she was a baby, which is just ridiculous. His behavior is slimy for real, and I don't know what else to say, but you too old to be doing this, 50 Cent. I know you gotta be damn near 50. I just made a video about 50 Cent earlier this year for the comments he made in that interview with Lil Wayne on Young Money Radio. He was touting his quote-unquote preference for lighter-skinned women because it's different, again, his words, than what you see in the neighborhood. And great, have your preference. If that's what you call it preference. But then he alleges that dark-skinned black women are going to get angry about this because he has a preference. Why? And I said this before, why can't you just have your preference without bringing dark-skinned women or black women into it at all? Without bashing dark-skinned women or bashing black women at all? That's my issue there. Just have your, call it whatever you want. Like what you like. But don't then say black women are going to get angry about it. And to be honest, again, whether Dre wants to admit it or not, like whether he wants to pay this $2 million or not, I mean, you would think at least Dre is checking 50 in private for going back and forth with his 19-year-old daughter and calling his kid's mama bitch. Maybe not though, because his divorce has gotten ugly. Maybe he doesn't want to say anything, and that's his right. You know, he doesn't have to stick up for his soon-to-be ex-wife. But I don't know if I would be like, hey, grown man, keep going back and forth with my daughter. It's, come on now, 50, you got to grow up at some point. You got to grow up, man. Maybe that's it. Grow up. Grow the hell up. But that's what I got, folks. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I don't know. I think my problem is with 50, really. He's like the class gossip who just stays in everybody's business and stays telling everybody's business. It's like that person is nice to have around when you need to know something, but otherwise they're just annoying after a while. It's like you can't have them around because they're always in your business or telling it. But let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.